Hey guys, welcome back. BDCKR here. We're back with update 2.17. This is one video in a series detailing all the new content. This is a kind of first look, sneak preview.
Yeah, so they're not available yet.
And this one is Earth to the Flash.
Oh, that's hilarious. Earth to the Flash, Earth to the Flash. Not
Yeah.
Earth 2. His base stats are 1350 damage, 1350 health. And so, you know, in keeping with the latest characters but without any extra power creep. And based on the sellback price, it looks like the cost for promotion will be 486,000 credits.
So as you can see here, his abilities are a chance of stun on tagging for any Earth 2 teammates, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
That's definitely something new. And all of his attacks crit against stun opponents, which is an interesting way of introducing a damage increase.
Yep.
And his specials dilate time, so opponents are slowed for 8 seconds. And this is like a kind of Killer Frost style slowdown. It's not like a Elseworld Flash style slowdown.
So, not because this is necessarily the best loadout, but I've put Cloak of Destiny on just to see what difference the damage from the stun makes. And I think it's going to be interesting. So, again, level 60, Elite 10, and all stats are augmented to the max.
Yeah, and I think this is interesting because it adds damage by guaranteeing a crit, which is different than other stuff. I wonder if that's perhaps to counteract a little bit the fact that crit augments are not kind of shown.
Yeah.
So that way, even if you have 50% crit augment, you don't have that chance for like really like high stacking damage in a way that doesn't appear to matchmaking, right? And if so, it's a smart way of doing it.
Now, I want to point out, too, considering that he's only geared with one sort of basic attack gear, the Promethean sword, I think, he did 40,000 per swipe attack when the opponent was stunned, which is not bad.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do some specials.
Let's do some time dilation.
Oops. Oh, that's cool.
that's pretty interesting.
That's cool animation.
Oh, does it not apply on her?
I guess not. All right, so that we learned something there already.
That's different from Killer Frost, right? If Killer Frost kills somebody with a special, it's the next person.
Yeah. All right, so just because we're biding our time, because Earth 2 Flash is totally out of health, and we're just trying to buy some time so he gets a little bit of power so we can show another special.
I wonder if that was
too much
accidental,
too much damage,
or if that was actually another balance decision.
I think in my mind, I mean, part of it has to do with how long they've been doing it like that already, so it's hard to give up something that you already have. But I think it's probably more fair that the effect of a special
only applies on the person. Yeah, it doesn't apply on the next one. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it would make sense to me. It seems like they designed this character with actually with power in mind, but like in a way counteracting power creep a little bit, right? With the way that some of his abilities work. Because if it only applies to the person you're doing the special on, it doesn't matter as much if you're dealing insane special damage.
Right.
And if you're getting 100% crit chance, it doesn't matter as much if that's only up from 50%. Or even higher than 50% if you have any other crit stuff, instead of just dealing straight up extra damage.
Now, it looks like the first, because it's happened twice in a row now, I mean, small sample size and all that, but I wonder if it's a relatively high percentage that on the first tag in, he stuns.
Yeah, we'll see. Here's his special.
His
same
super.
Dude, new hat.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. He's interesting. I mean, Flash has always been my favorite character.
Just for gameplay. Yeah. And for balancing of stats, too, I think.
Yeah, he's actually a high stat. Oh, this is a high stat Flash.
Yeah, this is not like a glass cannon the same way. His attack...
It just says he gets his jaw broken.
His attack doesn't totally outstrip his...
Yeah.
His health, though. They're actually the same base.
Yep. No, he's really good.
So this is going to be a Flash that you can really sink your teeth into. This is not a Flash that you can knock over with a feather.
Right, and a part of the reason... All right, so besides the fact that all the Earth 2 teammates will have the stun chance on tagging, Earth 2 Solomon Grundy has had an upgrade on his passive. So if you haven't noticed already, because of how slowly the opponents are gaining power, his new passive has... the opponent's gain power, it says twice as slow, which doesn't make sense. Really, it should mean sort of half as fast. Because you can't be twice as slow as something that's a fixed speed, right?
Yeah.
Physics, it's hard. So when he's got any for basically our entire team, because it's anytime he's facing them or any other Earth 2 teammates. So we got a full Earth 2 complement here.
And I really like what this says about where they're going with it, because this seems to be indicating here's a slowdown.
Ooh, that's actually to our disadvantage, because it takes a little bit longer to get you can't just start swiping,
Yeah, but I think this is a really good precedent they've set, right? Because this is at least the second time, as far as I'm aware, that they've updated an old character to make him synergize with the universe, like retroactively.
Yeah. And just to point out there too, so even though they're slowed down, I still had trouble interrupting their combo, so it's not fast enough to be able to do that. All right, he's looking good. I think we got another winner here. I'm really jazzed about how much support the original Injustice Gods Among Us is getting.
Yeah, really. Updating new characters, adding a ton of new ones, making them all interesting, right?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Komoda.